Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe suffered another FA Cup embarrassment as League One leaders Wigan booked a fourth-round home tie against West Ham in convincing style. Unsung Latics Sam Morsy, Dan Burn and Callum Elder scored the goals that revived memories of their club's FA Cup triumph in 2013 and brought Howe crashing back to earth after a memorable Premier League win against Arsenal at the weekend. To the hardy Bournemouth fans who had made the 520-mile round trip, seeing their understrength side fold was depressingly reminiscent of a 3-0 defeat at Millwall at the same stage last season. Sam Morsy scored the opening goal in the 9th minute for Wigan on Wednesday night. Wigan 4-4-1-1, Jones 7, Massey 6, Bruce 6, Dunkley 6.5, Elder 7, Power 6.5, Morsy 7, Perkins 6, Colclough 7.5, Burns 71.7, Roberts 6, Jacobs 6, Grigg 7, Hunt 51.6. Subs: Walton, GK, Byrne, Powell, James, goal, Morsy 9, Burns 73, Elder 76, booked, Perkins, Colclough. Bournemouth 4-4-1-1, Boyk 6.5, Fraser 7, Hindman 78.6, Cook 6, Simpson 6, Daniel 6, Mahoney 6, Ibe 63.5, Pugh 6, Arthur 5.5, Sermon 6, Taylor 87, Moosit 6, Afobe 5.5, Subs: Derisi, GK, Butcher, Hobson, NDJOLI, Referee, Stewart at 12.6. Attendance 4,709. Wigan beat Bournemouth in an FA Cup third-round replay on their way to winning the trophy in 2013. Whether that memory gave the League One leaders good karma, they certainly made a quick start and deserved to take the lead after 9 minutes. Northern Ireland international Will Grigg was alert to Ryan Colclough's low cross and produced a clever flick by the penalty spot that forced Bournemouth goalkeeper Artur Boruc to block with his legs. The rebound fell kindly to skipper Morsy, who kept his composure to score with a low drive from 12 yards. Bournemouth had earned their replay with an injury-time equaliser from Steve Cook in the original tie on the south coast. But Eddie Howe's men, featuring 8 changes from their league win on Sunday, didn't play as if they fancied the swirling wind and rain up north. Wigan skipper Morsy kept his composure to score with a low drive from 12 yards. Ryan Fraser's free kick was their only half chance of the opening 20 minutes. It sailed over the bar and striker Bennick Afobe exchanged words with Howe when the manager tried to make his point during a break in play. Wigan were clearly up for it in the case of David Perkins, who received a yellow card for an exuberant challenge by the touchline that left Fraser in a heap. He was quickly followed in the book by Ryan Colclough for another foul on Fraser. 2 Bournemouth players on show, Cook and Charlie Daniels, were survivors from that cup tie 5 years ago that ended up with Wigan beating Manchester City at Wembley. Defender Dan Burn was hand at the far post to prod the ball in from close range off, and their side were lucky not to fall 2-0 behind when Callum Elder flashed a cross into the penalty area that only just evaded 3 of his teammates who had broken into the box to get a touch. Bournemouth's best chance of the first half fell to Afobe, but his header didn't befit a £10 million striker, and Jamie Jones was able to hold on to the ball. Mark Pugh also claimed had been pushed over at a corner, but referee Stewart at 12 wasn't impressed by the appeals. It was all a bit feisty, and predictably Harry Arter got involved with a late challenge on Colclough that left the midfielder surrounded by angry Wigan players as Mr. Atwell produced his 3rd caution of the evening. Ben had been sent on to repel the Bournemouth pressure, but he scored the 2nd goal. The visitors started the second half at a higher tempo, with Fraser forcing an early save from Jones. Latics manager Paul Cook was concerned enough to send on Noel Hunt for Grigg after 51 minutes. Les Mousset made his first surging run of none, but when he released Afobe, the former Arsenal and England under-21 forward, made a hash of his first touch and allowed Jones to come out and claim the ball, doubtlessly wishing to avoid a repeat of the Millwall debacle. Howe sent on Jordan Ibe, fresh from his winner against Arsenal, midway through the second half. David Perkins was booked for this challenge on Bournemouth's Ryan Fraser, but it was another substitute who had more of an impact. Wigan sent on big centre-half Dan Burn after 71 minutes to soak up increasing Bournemouth pressure. And within 2 minutes the 6'7" defender had added Wigan's second. Max Power's cross from the right was missed by Gary Roberts, but Burn was hand at the far post to prod the ball in from close range off the underside of the crossbar. After 76 minutes it was 3. Bournemouth were all at sea as Callum Elder headed in from 10 yards to leave the home fans chanting Premier League. "You're having a laugh." Callum Elder directed a far post header into the corner to seal cup win for Wigan.